What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Apocalypse Report 2026, number one. It's January. It's the end of January, and the apocalypse is going to be year long. You heard it here on the Quantum Show. Welcome, everybody. Renee, Aussie Boss, Dorothy, Tim, me, Sarah, what's up? Diane, what's going on? I'm looking up here. Samo, I think I said you, but I'll say it again. Tim, Diane. All right, I think that's everybody right now. Aussie, Samo. Yes, I think I got everybody. All righty then. Yes, it's been a heck of a week, y'all. Let me tell you, okay? It started Sunday after the show about the Wizard's Toolkit, right? That was a good show, by the way. I love that show. That was a great one. Magical items as is it forgotten technology. Oh yeah, I love it. So yeah, this week. First off, something that just happened was my roommate has been told over and over, do not block the driveway for any given reason. Well, the driveway in the yard, most of the driveway in the yard are ice, shallow ice, enough to get your car stuck in. She blocked the driveway, left her car sitting in the driveway. I try to go around in the yard. Normally, it's not a problem. I break through the ice, get stuck in it. So I'm stuck in about 3 inches of ice, can't get traction. And I say, don't park in the drive, don't block the driveway for shit like this. Now I'm stuck until tomorrow because it's supposed to get warmer tomorrow to where it'll all turn to slush and I can drive out. But mm, didn't need that, right? Because apparently I'm everyone's lifeline that I know, and nobody can deal without me being there to pull their shit out of the fire. Okay. Anyway, that just happened, and I'm trying to really get over it for right now because it's really upsetting that not that I wanted to go anywhere, but I wanted the freedom to be able to, I don't know. I've had emergencies before too, rarely, that I need to get the hell out of Dodge. Now I'm stuck in Dodge. Okay. Anyway, I'm here. Everything's fine for the moment. Okay. Weekly report Apocalypse 2026. First of 52 weeks of Apocalypse. Let's find out. Yeah, the first signs that happened on Sunday was it was snowing. Not a big deal. Then it snowed hard and the wind started. And then it was raining, right? It snowed like 3 inches the first day. 3 inches is not enough to keep people off the road in Tennessee. 3 inches, we're good, right? Then it started raining, freezing rain. That made everything turn into ice. It was 3 inches of snow with an inch of ice on top. And that, I had a tree explode right out my window. It sounded like a train hitting a bomb. Okay. That's what it sounded like because it didn't just bang, it bang and lingered. It bang. Because it was the tree coming down after the trunk exploded. I showed it. I took a video earlier. Okay, that happened. And the power went out. That we were okay for a day, okay? But everything was frozen over. Nobody could drive. I was stuck in the parking lot. Okay, on Tuesday, the same. Stasis, nothing changed. I'm running on candles, rechargeable batteries, charging them in the car. Okay. And I'm still hearing trees breaking all over the place and hearing buzzing. It was power lines being ripped out of houses. Okay, that's Tuesday. Wednesday, up to this point, people were gone, right? It was me, my roommate, and my stepdad. Got two roommates. One was gone. And oh, no, stepdad was gone too. He went to his sister's house. And that was fine. So everybody thought he was stuck out there. Fine. He's with his family, right? And then Wednesday, they came back and they said, or well, one roommate said, forget this. We're going to get an Airbnb because this is miserable. Yeah, it was. So we went, we bugged out. We were like, no, this is no good. This is not going to work. We bugged out. Stepdad decided to stay. Did you all see my video? Did you see the ghost video? Holy cow. I cannot believe I caught that on film. Cannot believe it. And I caught it. I can't. Okay. What video I have on my channel is of me showing the stills that the camera caught. Okay. I'm having trouble matching up the video of the same time because it organizes it weird on the camera. Right. But anyway, we go to this Airbnb. He stays here. My mom gets worried, sends paramedics after him the next day. He's recovered, okay, and he's in the hospital. He is suffering from exposure and blood sugar issues, big time. So that was on Wednesday. Thursday, okay, still in the Airbnb. Things are okay. And nobody had heard anything from stepdad, who is now in the hospital, right? And so we're in the Airbnb, right? Friday, we return. I get the camera. I don't know what's going on yet. I review the footage and I find that. Now, put in the chat room, did you watch that video? Because I'm gonna try to play it here, but holy cow, y'all are I did I've always wanted footage like this. I really have. I've always wanted to get footage like this. I'm gonna show it. There's hardly any audio, but it's mine, so whatever. But I'm gonna show this right here. I've done it. This is Nuke's top 5 and Frostmare worthy video. Okay. Now I am going to show this. Yeah. And I'm going to do my best to show it well. Hopefully you all saw it. But I'm going to show it now. Going to maximize the screen. Well, actually, I'm not going to do that yet. Since it's my video, I'm going to show it full screen. Now, I don't think I shared the sound. Hold on. Let me redo it. If it's saying one thing, it's another. I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay. Now, here we go. Power's back on. I'm very happy. That date is correct. Okay. So what I'm looking at is this is my stepdad, right? He refused to leave and bug out with the rest of us. That's him. He put his arm up. Okay. Now I'm going to go forward with these pictures. He put his arm up. He put his arm down. What the fuck is that? What is that? That looks like he was leaving his body. And I don't see anything else in this picture. I backed up one and then right back down again. I'm sorry for the fuzzy picture. It's a trail cam on the inside with poor lighting, right? Infrared. But that's him actually getting up. And that's him wrapping back up. But that's him up, down, arm up, laying down flat. What? Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't see. That looks like. Okay. And then back down again, up and down again. But his head's that's him fully getting up. Up. This is him fully laid down. What? And look, his arm seems to follow him. Okay. And then he's back down again, but his arm doesn't go down. Maybe that's the blanket. Okay. But whoa. Okay. Y'all saw that. No. Astral projection? More like astral taken off, leaving, but he gets put back. Yeah. I'm sorry. No, he doesn't look at me. He's not. No, he doesn't look at me. I'm not there. That's a trail cam. I did not expect to catch anything. I actually made a joke about that earlier. I said, I'll either get the EMTs picking him up or I'll get his ghost leaving his body. Got it. Got both, actually. But yeah, it was. I when I saw that, hey, what's up, Woo? When I saw that, reviewing the footage right here on my little computer screen, I was like, oh my God, I know what this is. Now, if you're not familiar, the reason I was saying his arm lifts up is if you look at Julie hospice nurse videos, in a lot of them, she'll talk about in moments of their last moments, or when they get closer to the last moments, they reach up and they start talking. Now, the trail cam has sound on it, but it's not very sensitive, right? It can hear loud things, but it can't hear little moanings, little speaking, right? So he's probably speaking, but he was not just raising his arm like that. He was, you know, reaching out to something. It seemed like he was reaching out to something, and then you see a ghostly apparition raise up, and the body stay there. His head was there. I was just freaked. I immediately started organizing those stills in a single archive to where I could go through them to where I didn't have the video for it. The video on that trail cam is, if you might get something, right? But it was boom, 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 boom. Before, arm up, before, and he's laid down. He lifts his arm, he's laid back down, and then you see the spirit leave. And then he's back down again. And then you see him actively move up. Now, I know he survived, but apparently he was put back. Okay. I don't know if he died in his sleep. No, I don't think he was sleeping. I think he was going, but somebody put him back. Oh, maybe. But yeah, that was trippy. Now that was on Friday. That was Wednesday. I believe it was Wednesday, and he got put in the hospital. But I picked up the camera on Friday. So he had already been in the hospital one day. So yeah, that happened on Wednesday. He got put in on Thursday. And then I came back and he didn't have his phone or nothing. He was totally out of it. But okay, it does pick up some audio. Here's what now out of context, right? Totally out of context. You're an EMT. You're going in on a health and welfare check for somebody. No power, no lights, no heat, right? You're an EMT. Picture yourself. You're an EMT. You'll walk into a place. Mr. Guy, are you okay? How are you doing? We're here to check on me. Is the preacher here? Is the preacher here? And they're like, oh man, he's already talking to ghosts. No, out of context, you hear somebody say, is the preacher here? The preacher is my car, Mr. Preacher. It's the name of the car. Holy cow, you could hear that on the webcam video. Is the preacher here? He means, am I here? Is the car here? That was so funny. Yeah, he still is. 400 blood sugar, and he's full on type 1 diabetic. By the way, Germany is working on fixing that. They've got stem cells going, and they figured out they're busting type 1 diabetes using stem cells, reprogramming the organ, right? Using stem cells. Okay. But yeah, he had 400 blood sugar, totally out of it. I forget what they call that, but he's totally out of it. And he was dehydrated and well, basically going into shock. Okay. So they got him. He was in ICU. I don't know where he is now. They stopped talking to me because I'm not next of kin. I was just the only person he can remember to call. So yeah, all that happened. And we are at while this is happening, we're at an Airbnb and it's like a very touristy place. Oh my god, everything was pink and glowing and uh, there was a neon sign across a whole big wall that says, I want to be a cowboy baby, in neon writing a sign. I was like, what? Unplug that. What's up, Lynn? What's up, Scream? I just saw you come in. Sorry about that. But yeah, that video, y'all, I this stuff finds me. See, this stuff finds me. That camera was there for security purposes to make sure nobody messed with him and he was okay. And then and to record any pertinent events. Well, it did. It got him, it got the medics, and it got everything. It was crazy. I'm glad, Lynn. I talked to Frank earlier today and said, "Yeah, you had a hard time. I'm glad you're feeling better." But while we were at the Airbnb, all that happened, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." Everybody was worried about him. Well, not so much, honestly. You know, luckily I have a full cup of coffee right at the moment. Oh man, but yeah, it's been a heck of a week. And I have been everyone's a keystone feature or something to where nothing works without me. And I'm like, when did you? Well, what? Oh, y'all better never have me needing y'all because when I come calling, it's gonna be balls to the wall. You need to help me, or I'm going to like smite you. Okay, not smite, not smite. What's up, Scream? But yeah, and if another motherfucker calls me rude, I'm gonna show them the meaning of Gen X rude. I'll make them cry because that's like gaslighting me. Say I'm the badly behaved one. Oh my god, how'd you get in this situation? You're calling me to rescue you. Anyway, I've just all of that, plus now my car's stuck in the yard because dumbass wouldn't unblock the driveway. Give me a break. But yeah, it's been just a bunch of survival stuff until the video. The video, I hate to say it, but the video made this week. It is a ghost video. Aussie is flashing that green light. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're Quantum. Of all the ghost videos, you get the most recent one from Apocalypse 2026 Nashville. I am better. Okay. All this pale, some of it is brought on by the shirt, some of it is brought on by this new light bulb, but some of it is still just being me pale, right? I'm trying. Plus all the mushroom coffee. This is a third cup of coffee I had right before the show, starting at an hour and 40 minutes before the show. I've had this is cup number 3. But that has been what I've dealt with this week. And it's just been a lot on me, you know, because wasn't able to drive for 2 days, and by the 3rd day, got the fuck out of Dodge, and then he pulled his shenanigans about, "I don't wanna go anywhere. I don't wanna go anywhere." Thanks, Scream. Appreciate it. Okay. But he wanted to stay here, and, "I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go." "Okay, fine, buddy, I ain't gonna force you to go. I'll call somebody to force you to go." And then he was so out of his mind. He's been out of his mind for 3 days. So he's still out of his mind as far as I could tell, because he told the other roommate that he was gonna get out today. I had just talked to the nurse general manager over the case manager thing, right? Said he's going to need at least a little while in rehabilitative housing, nursing home. And I'm like, yeah. And he tried to tell my roommate he's getting out tonight, tomorrow, meaning today. I'm like, no, he is not. He ain't going nowhere. Damn near got frostbite. Exposure, dude. Exposure. It doesn't matter how many blankets you're in when it's like 5 degrees in the house. It doesn't matter how many blankets you're on when the house is 5 degrees. So that was the week. And it topped off with that freaking video yesterday. Okay. I watched that video yesterday. All of you go and watch it when you can't watch it right now. I'm the one talking in it, and I'm the one talking here. So you can play them in both windows, play them in 2 windows. Watch that video. You'll see what I see, unless I'm mistaken. Okay. Now, if anybody wants them, I will send you the pictures that I have. They are all in a line. You can tell by the timestamps. Bum, 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 bum. And I will send you what you, I'll send you what I have. Those are all, there's only like 5 or 6 frames, right? Let me check. Let me check, see how many, actually, how many of them are there? 1. Okay, there are 8 frames, 8 pictures, right? I'm just going to, well, hell, let's just look at them here, right? Let's look at the actual frames here. So 1, and I'm not even gonna zoom them in. There it is, right there. See? What is that? That's him laying down. What is that? What is that? That is a ghost leaning forward. That's him actually getting up, right? This was crazy, y'all. Now, can you see? Look at the timestamps. 5:02, 5:02:32, 5:02:45, 5:03:55. That's about a minute later. Then he gets up about a couple of minutes after that, and then 58. Two, sorry, my little thing was in the way of the timestamp. 5:02, 5:02:32, 5:02:45, seconds, 5:03:55, a minute later, and then 4:46. Okay, I mean, damn, that is boom, 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 right? Those are the actual photos, all right? Those are the actual photos that the trail cam picked up. I don't need to fake nothing when this happens right in front of me. Yeah, I wish. No, more like human sausage, long pig ghost. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Keyboard sucks. I feel Lou Ike, a daredevil without spell check. But okay, yeah, that was, I hate to say, but that video made the week. Was it worth it? I don't know. Just to get a few pictures of a ghost maybe leaving, right? I don't know what happened to the reaching up bit part, but it's in there, right? It's in there. Um, but yeah, that just and being close quarters with a bunch of people, not a fan, not a fan at all. Okay, and then oh, the car getting stuck. Just I get called an hour before the show. Help me, come rescue me. I need a ride. Okay, I go, I do that, and then I get called rude. I'm like, bitch, you want to get left on the interstate? Don't call me rude. You know rude. Ah. And then that gets took care of. I get home and she's blocking the damn driveway again. And then I get stuck. Luckily, coffee's ready. There's plenty of mushrooms, plenty of cacao. Everything is better. Maybe I shouldn't have had that burrito that made me upset, a little more upset, but it could be just frustration spilling over because I seem to be entwined in everybody's freaking quantum back tapestry. Leave me alone. Get out of go away. Ugh. It's okay though, because here we are, live on the Quantum Show. Like and subscribe. We're halfway through the first hour, through the solo. If you're here, you're quantum. They all seem to be okay. Yeah. This person, that person, the one you're talking about is the person who messed up the driveway. Get out of the fucking driveway. Don't block the driveway. What's up, Ben? Hey, did you see the ghost? Did you see the ghost video? On my channel now, go Ben, Yorkshire Californian 6802. Go see the ghost video. I cannot believe this got captured on my own camera. Nuts. But there it is. And I'm still dialing myself down from people seeming to lean on me a lot. I don't need leaning on me. I don't lean on nobody that doesn't make me a freaking rock that everybody gets to lean on. Mm. Yeah, my yard. Okay, now when I say I'm stuck in a yard, I don't mean I'm stuck in a flat yard. Okay, I'm stuck. Here's the driveway. Here's the yard, and I'm stuck right here. I could. I almost slid down one side of it. Now I'm stuck on this side of it. I don't need to go down this way. And as I was trying to dig my way out, which doesn't ever work, I was going, and I just stopped. I was like, I'm just gonna get stuck. Yeah, that's my drive and my yard, and it's just a hill. Hills of Tennessee. I got them right outside my front door, back door, round the yard, down the road, all over. Kinda the house is in the hollow. If I slide down too far or too fast, I end up crashing into the living room windows. You've seen pictures of stuff here. I'll stand up in the driveway, say, "There's the house," and I'm looking down on the house. So, kinda like a hollow, but that's where I'm at. So, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. If I need to go anywhere, I'll dig out Snowcat, Elantra. It will go anywhere. It's got a granny gear on it. It's got ultra low gear, and it will climb anything. It will drive anywhere at 3 miles an hour. Everywhere at 3 miles an hour. Uh, I don't know that. Oh, the picture? The pictures? Well, shoot, let me they're they're on my show. They're on my channel. All of the Dysina videos start with me in the driveway going looking down, and I believe I've taken pictures of the walk around the cemetery starting up there, and you can see me looking up. If you any of the yard shots, you can tell the way everything looks, right? But yeah, this I'm okay for now. I'm okay for now. Uh, but I told that girl, do not block the driveway for any reason. And now, and the thing was, just behind her was a perfect grassy spot to pull over into that is not ice, but it's ice. She was on ice. And she gave me the stupidest reason she was blaming somebody else. I'm like, you're driving. That's not ice. I'm like, breathing, breathing. Okay, let me see if I can find some pictures to illustrate what I'm talking about, Dorothy. I will show you pictures. I'm still getting over this frustration. Actually, I need to look something up real quick. Oh my gosh, this is so dumb. Anyway, okay, yeah, here is I can show a small video. This is also on what the hell? Oh, that's when the camera was messing up on me. Um, yeah, for some reason the camera kept starting and stopping recording as I was doing something, right? So let me go ahead and share this video. It's already on the channel, and I hope I didn't share the freaking sound, of course. Okay.
Buddy, okay. Oh, I'm walking on ice over here.
That's me. Now you
Well,
can
this is
see
what I'm dealing with. Got the ice off
kind of
of
slightly
what
uphill.
mattered.
Right where these
Right?
cars, that's where I'm
Generator.
normally parked at. Okay.
He's charging all the
And
phones
I
and
normally
batteries
park
that I
right there,
got.
but I had to park
And
right there
this is
on that
all
where it
ice.
starts to go down.
I
'cause it
have
stuck right there because
table
she was
salt.
right where I'm standing.
Look.
Right there, that
that.
was ice.
It's so thick I can't even break it.
Why are you, don't get right there.
But I can walk on this.
Go behind me in front of my car back there. It was
this is where they say dig in your heels.
but this is what it looked like. I think that was
walked
day
around the other
2.
day.
Yeah, day
but
2.
It wasn't very comprehensive.
No power. The
tree fell over
landline got
there.
knocked out, but I don't even
The
use
church is
that
melting
thing.
off. Icicles are falling down in front of the
That's
cars.
the lineup right there.
This looks like it's
That's
thawing.
what it did
sounds
look
like it's thawing.
But
That's my.
let me see here. That's what it did look like. And I'm trying to walk down and I start slipping. I'm like, nope. Nope, not gonna happen. I'll just take pictures from here. That's the across the top, that's the power line. On the bottom, you see that's the phone line. And well, I don't have a phone line, so whatever. But the power lines are hanging in there. And it has melted down enough to where it's not hurting. It's not going to break. But I try to get down here and I start slipping. So I decide not to go down there because I don't want to end up another casualty because my shoes don't want to grip the ground. Do I make it? How far do I make it? Is it right there? I think I make it to right there and say, forget it. I don't remember. Yeah, right. I was like, that's the landline. That's the power. Power's okay, but at the moment it was threatening, right? So that's what I'm looking at. I'm just narrating my own video at this point. Yeah, I decide to go back up, and you can now listen. Listen. You have to stomp your way up the hill because
Looks
there
like
was
snow. It is not snow.
But over there is the tree that exploded and fell. I'm trying to make my way. I think I'm making my way back around. Oh, I'm just showing the different branches that all broke down. That one, some over there, couple over there. Genius driving over there. I think I saw him in a ditch later. That truck, I think that's actually an NES truck, Nashville Electric Service. And yeah, at this point, it's just me and one roommate. I try to walk over here. I don't think I make it. Yeah, I start slipping, jerking the camera, and it cuts off, right? Yeah, you see, even image stabilization can't fix that. So I said, nope. And I'm walking back up.
Quite long enough. So
Doing my best
that's
to
that.
not fall.
My power. What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
okay.
Dorothy, I hope you could see that is down. The cemetery's behind that. You saw the cemetery, right? And then
I'm walking on ice over here.
That's all downhill. And this is
this is what I'm dealing with. Got the ice
where the church is. So yeah, that's my mom's old cart. Mine now. But okay. All right, let me look in here. Looking in here and the hill. Oh wait, okay, yeah. 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 And what's up, unknown? I didn't see you there. Bro, yeah, I got snow enough to call this show Apocalypse 2026 Part 1. Okay. That's where I'm at right now. And well, thank you. Well, when it happens, it hits us hard, Dorothy. It hits hard. Yeah. Yeah, that tree is right here, right? Right here. Where you see that where it was to the house, My window is right there, and that tree is literally 30 feet away, and it was so loud. It sounded like a tree hitting a bomb. It was just, and it, because it didn't bang and done. It was bang because it was the whole tree taking down all these frozen branches around it. And yeah, I had to dig your heels in. That's what I hear about. That's what I know about now. And yeah. And I don't know. Uh Wondering, can it be the trees are exploding because of the aluminum? I don't know about that. There is an explanation about water being trapped and the fibrous nature of the bark, and I don't know. Uh, there's a biological explanation, but that happened. All of that happened. Yeah, me and Tim are practically right next to each other, right? On this side of the country, it's Tim, me, Raven, and Raven is more north, so she gets a lot more snow in snow, but we get ice. We get the ice, and it's not been fun because one thing after another. Uh, right? Yeah, I don't know. Uh, I will have to refer that to the tree people. Okay, the people who understand trees and weather, I don't know. And yes, something about the water being trapped in the bark and in the shaft of the tree and the trunk of the tree, and it expands and it can only take so much and it just lets go all of a sudden. But yeah, it's not. Yeah. My videos were tame. That one pole that you saw, you know what they ended up doing? I need to take another picture. Okay. Yeah, the arborist guys. Talk to the arborist guys. Text him. Say, why did trees explode? You're the expert, right? But that video where, let me tell you what happened. I took that video where I decided to take a walk. And I'm walking. A guy picked me up in a side by side 4-wheel drive thing and took me the rest of the way. I wasn't gonna make it. Okay. I didn't know that. I wasn't gonna make it because it was ice all the way. Even in his 4-wheel drive, we were like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." It was like a Mario ice cart going up through there until we got to the highway when it was only half of it was ice. Now, arborists are more expensive than five-star escorts. Okay, Dot, confirm or deny. But he took me up there and back, and that was fine, that was cool. I was able to go get we can't cook here, right? So, I got all the hot food they had at that gas station. Um, and then later that day, I said, "I'm gonna walk again." I got about halfway where I was, y'all, I fell over. I slipped, my feet went forward, my head went backward, I knocked the hell out of my head on the back. That was day 2 of this before the Airbnb. I fell backwards, and it's one of those hits where you see stars because I did. I saw flits of whatever. I'm looking straight up at the sky, and there's stuff in my vision after I hit my head on the frozen road, paved road. Oh, it was horrible. And I said, "Nope, I'm walking home," and I walked home but I was only halfway where I was. But that pole that fell with the lines down, they ended up keeping that pole, leaning it the other way, and putting up another one. So now it's like this. I will try to get it on video the next time I go there. Yeah, Tweety Birds. That sucked. Okay. I fell on the road. I fell all the way backwards and I went down with speed. All right. I'm s- I I could hear my head clunk on the ground. I was like, and I had my hand in the pocket and I was holding on my keys. I threw my keys. I had to go get my keys. That sucked. Let me tell you, that sucks. So I was like, I am so done. I'm not going to try to walk this no more. And I just walked back home. I was like, I can't do this. And I was dizzy for hours after that. And yeah, it sucked. Bro, it sucked. Yeah, Tennessee winter weather is a phenomenon known as frost crack, caused when during rapid temperature drops of water and sap inside the trees freeze and expand, splitting the wood vertically. There it is, from Dorothy to you. There it is. Frost crack. How about train bomb trees? There it is. You heard it here on the Quorum Show. Train bomb trees, because it not only is the bang of the thing, it's the tree coming down with everything around it. I'll show you in another video because it's supposed to get unfrozen today or tomorrow. It's supposed to get unfrozen tomorrow. We'll find out. But yeah, hitting my head like that sucks. It sucks so bad. But that was okay. Now, where are we now? What's going on now? Power came back on yesterday. Okay. We came back yesterday, Friday. Cleared out of the B&B on Friday. Got back here, got everything put away. The power was flickering for a couple of times, but it stayed on for now, right? And hell yeah, write it down, type it in, and I'll put it on there forever. Train bomb trees. So where we are now, we're situated, we're back. My stepdad is in the hospital in some kind of intensive care, specialized care, or whatever. I don't know. He's there. Everybody is back to where we need to be. I was able to, I think, was I able to go? I went to work on Wednesday. Yeah, because this place was down, but the Airbnb was up. So I went to work from there on Wednesday. But then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, tomorrow, today. I was able to go to work on Wednesday. And let me tell you, I was in no shape to be talking, hanging out. So I just, uh, uh, people avoided me. It was best thing to avoid me that day. I'm glad they did because I was not in a very good way at all. I wanted, you know what? I wanted to follow up with more magical items, wizard toolkit, because that was so super cool. I love doing that. And then all this happened. So I'm here for it. Got a ghost video. That I can't believe that happened. If you hadn't seen the ghost video, go see the ghost video. Okay. Yeah, 20 in the chat. I hope there are that many likes. I don't know. Let's go find out. Let's find out. How many likes? Everybody hit like and subscribe. Let's see what we got. Nope, we got 11 likes. So hit that thumbs up like it owes you money. Hit that thumbs up, people, because you're apparently all enjoying yourself, because I haven't had one troll in like 3 shows. What's going on here? I feel a little neglected. Just joking. Let's see. Now that I've said that, see how many come up now. That's 14. Okay. Got 14. That's awesome. Oh, you'll fix that, huh, unknown? All right. Well, it looks like, yeah. See, I'm gonna go look at that again, right? I want to show y'all something. This is quite interesting because it's a reversal of image thing, right? And I just noticed it. Come on, open up. Now it doesn't want to be there. There we are. There we are. I'm going to, I don't know. Yeah, this is funny. Look at the I'm going to share this screen here. Again, I'm going to share the YouTube version of this to what, and you can compare it to what I'm looking at, right? This is funny. Look at the way I'm oriented, okay? Look at how I'm oriented. I'm not playing my show on my show, but I am showing you the orientation. I on the YouTube thing, I'm regular. On my own video that I'm looking at on StreamYard, I am reversed. This is so silly. It's so silly. I'm reversed on my video on my StreamYard side. I'm seeing the reverse video. You guys on YouTube are seeing it correct. This is my right hand, right? But look at the way the sign. I'm reading that backwards on my screen, right? Yeah, inverted. That's backwards on my screen. But it's right side on YouTube. Oh boy. See what happens when you get hit in the head? You start seeing. But oh god, I'm so glad I'm not running out of coffee yet. But I'm getting there. So yeah, it's been a hell of a week, y'all. The apocalypse part 1 2026 because I'm not one to look at world events too much, but this year, oh man, they're calling for all kinds of look at the political landscape. I'm not going to comment on it, right? But you can look at it on your own and look at the tactical landscapes of everybody. That is worrisome enough. All right. And they're talking about, they've been talking about this for like 20 years now. UFO disclosure. They're not ready to ruin society yet, okay, by telling everybody there are aliens. We've been in touch with aliens since the 30s. They're not gonna and society will uproot itself. Well, I hope you hey, quantum broadcast here to all the muggles. Don't freak out. Just chill out. Drink coffee, eat marmalade, whatever. Just chill. Let the aliens be aliens. They're not going to mess with us. They don't want to poke the quantum bear because that's us. That is really us because we can hurt them in ways that we have no idea that we're able to, right? Unknown, I agree, but it's a psyop. You program the people's response with tactically placed fear, and then you prep them to be scared and angry. That's what's been happening. And this is all a psyop. No, I would be fine with it. I'd be like, hey, I got coffee, or if I don't, I'll make some. Come on over. And I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure all of us here will be fine. However, I don't think the muggles can handle it because I really don't think that they're ready for I mean, they can't even wrap their heads around things like Star Trek and Doctor Who, you know? And we expect them to deal with real aliens from space when they're convinced they're the center of the universe? Oh my gosh, we're not ready. We're not ready. Yeah. 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 That is a theory we can talk about on the panel. It's the end of the it's getting close to the end of the solo, so I'm not gonna start that right now. But right, not enough sci-fi, not enough they need to watch the Smurfs, they need to watch the Snorks. Remember the Snorks? They need to watch Gummy Bears, Gummy Bears, that was Ghostbusters. They need to watch all that stuff. Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, um, Serenity, Firefly, which is the same thing, right? They need to watch freaking all the space movies, all the space series, Warehouse 13, that was a good one, right? And, yeah, okay, that'll work too, Marvin the Martian, heck yeah. And stuff about magic. Think at the what was okay, I will do this in the last little bit. There was a Disney movie, The Lost City of Atlantis, I believe it was called. They don't wanna acknowledge that one. That is a movie they don't wanna talk about. Yeah, not that one. Hold on. Was it yeah, Atlantis: The Lost Empire. They don't wanna talk about that movie, right? Because that is that goes against the present narrative, right? That goes against the present narrative. It is a post-capitalist society, and they do not wanna talk about this. Atlantis: The Lost Empire. That does not support what they wanna say now, but it is in that era of Disney where they were telling all the truth, but they were stopping, right? Oh, man, we should go over the Disney movies about aliens. We should. We should go about not necessarily movies. Escape from Witch Mountain? Aliens, right? Does everyone remember Escape from Witch Mountain? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Lost Empire. It is a crazy movie. There's nothing they have that is for us. Whoa. All right. That's another good one. Flight of the Navigator is good. Flight of the Navigator is good. And another good one is I can't remember. Okay. Everybody, thank you for being here for the Quantum Show. Solo me talking about the first part of the apocalypse of 2026. It begins with the weather. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to talk to y'all on the panel. I've got to do what? I got to do what? I got to do what? I got to do what? Pushing buttons. Where am I at? Pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. There we are. Alrighty then. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to be on the panel in, 20, 30 minutes. We'll see what happens. And I'll talk to you in a minute. Pushing buttons. Alrighty then. Pushing buttons, pushing buttons, pushing buttons.